Greetings, beautiful souls. November is the month of Pleiades. Last time someone made a great comment about the Awareness Pleiadians month, and I really love it, so I'm gonna go with it. Now I know we have a few more days until the end of November, but I want us all prepare for this wonderful energy that lie ahead of us, that we can use and utilize for our everyday use, for our soul growth, and for just making this life a better life for ourselves and for the others. So today I will again talk about Pleiades, about this cluster of the seven star sisters. And today we will talk about Electra. I was guided to record at my friend's garden, and so I hope you enjoy the view as much as I enjoy it when I come and visit. Now, my friend has a true love for the gardening. She spends the hours making her garden look as natural and as beautiful as she can. And not only that you see the beauty, but you can feel the beauty when you walk in. And that is what you will see and feel in Electra. Electra is a planet of nature. The way how I perceive or to see Electra in my mind, in my heart, is like a walking in a beautiful forest. Did you ever walk in the forest and you just were lost with your thoughts that there was nothing that you could really think of, and you could just perceive everything through your heart and you can feel it, and it feels like all your worries go away, all your stress go away. Maybe even you will notice all the pain that you have at the moment, and everything is just beautiful. If it is only for the fraction of the time, for the moment, everything is beautiful. And that's what nature does for us. That's what Electra does for us. Same as last time I was talking about Alcyon, it mirrors energy back to us. The Electra mirrors energy back to us as well. And the nature is the, I would say, is most important that we take from the Electra we want to talk about. Um, Electra has a healing trees. The one of the things that you may read in my book that I have written, the Starseed Guide, has that I sharing the journey going to Electra and going to healing trees. The trees seems big. When I feel the forest in the Electra, I feel like I'm this humongous forest, and the trees are way too tall, and the crown of the trees are so vast and humongous. And the leaves, I see a lot of leaves there, so it will be trees with the leaves. Just the connects together that you almost cannot see the sky. And there's a feeling of the protection, feeling of contentment and love. And they also work very much on the physical healing. So in my meditation, I see sort of myself or the clients I would bring to this morning meditation teleport inside of the tree. It's almost you teleport or walk in or get sucked in of this portal inside of the tree, and the healing is tailored to your body depending on your soul energy. So Electra, same as any another planet in the Pleiades, is a soul healing planet. Now, the nature heals our soul. Nature helps to connect us to everything that there is on the earth. The nature help us to feel the love in its more unique and beautiful feeling. When we look at the grass, when we look at the plants, when we look at the trees, we can really just clear our mind and stay in the present. And for the second, two, or three, we can admire that moment of the energy, that moment of the beauty, that moment of the stillness and the peace that we find within ourselves. And we can find it. We can always, use it more and more through our day, through our life, and so much on. I believe that a lot of trees were brought to us from Electra on the earth, the same with many plants. Now, one thing that Pleiadians share with me is that the nature, the plants, the trees, the flowers work as a soul healing element, but they also work as a healing particles or element for our physical bodies. That's why we are learning to use the herbal medicines to make a herbal teas and make a herbal remedies for a lot of problems within our body. So it's a soul healing, but it's also physical healing. Um, the beings from the Electra, there are various beings living there. The Pleiadians and the blue body, those who look a lot of like a humans. But the ones I want to talk about are elementals, or what we would say the folks, the forest folks, like the fairies and beings, and they vary in sizes. They are small and tiny sizes. So if you feel connected to the nature, one build a beautiful fairies houses in your garden, attract the butterflies and the dragonflies, bring the magic in your garden. Those beings will work with you and they will be joyful and happy to do this with you. They're gonna bring the magic in your backyard and they will fill you with joy and happiness and that moment of when you look and says, wow, I can go on with my life, doesn't matter what it is because it's just beautiful and it's just peaceful, it's just nice. There are also beings who are about 6 feet tall, um, and who are like elves. I don't want to say little elves because they are the big elves. And there's this one especially that calls himself a trickster. And they says, well, we like to make jokes and we like to play because we are very playful. We are bringing the healing through the joy and fun and happiness. And these beings, would come in your yard as well, more in an energetic form, not that you're gonna see these 6 foot tall beings with a pointy ears running through your yard. But you can ask for the wisdom because as any another star nation, each being that decided to connect with you with that light and beautiful fluffy energy, may not say the fluffy energy, that beautiful, pure and honest energy. I said a fluffy because I feel I'm like very fluffy and excited and happy and like kind of let's do something mischievous. They do have a wisdom. And so the Pleiadians from the Electra have a wisdom of nature, have a wisdom of the soul healing through being immersed in the nature, and have a wisdom of herbal healing to using all these plants and trees for the remedies that will heal the physical body as well. One important thing is that without the nature, without the trees, we would not survive here because the trees make the oxygens that we breathe that support our life. One interesting thing what crossed my mind is that when the soul enters the physical body, when baby is born, I believe that's at the moment the soul enters the physical body, which is with its first breath. It takes the deep breath in, the lungs open, and the oxygen awaken the life within the body, within the vessel. That soul enter the vessel and really anchor itself in the body, and it grows, through the life, and we go through our lives. And then we are done, when we are ready with this journey and we are ready to go. With our last breath, the soul leaves the body. So the nature supports our life. I'm sure that everybody who ever has been living in some big cities and been kind of like claustrophobic into the city, just see the tall buildings and cars and the smoke and exhaustion. Once in a while, just need to find that need that you need to run out into the suburbs, into the park, into the forest, and just take a breath and relax and reconnect. And there is one thing that we all need to start practice more. Go out, slow down, take a deep breath all the way in every cell within your body and appreciate the nature, appreciate the beauty of the old tree stand, of the new grass growing, and the flowers blossoming, of the seasons coming and leaving, and appreciate it with a gratitude and with also that quietness within your energy. And whenever you are connected to this beautiful nature, you connect with the Pleiadians, call upon them. Imagine that you are in Electra and all these beautiful beings, big ones and the little ones, connect with you And you are like a little kid running with them in the forest, playing the hide and seek, or building a tree house, or building a little house for yourself from the sticks and the leaves and having fun. Going out and picking the berries, eating the fresh berries that you find in the forest is the most beautiful thing if you ever experience it. Me growing up in the Czech Republic, that was the one thing that we used to do. Go pick your mushrooms and the good mushrooms and making a dinner out of them is beautiful as well. I don't hunt, so I'm not gonna go into that way. But just, find that love and appreciation. Call for Pleiadians to help you with this because they are more than happy to do it. Pleiadians will work with you when you call upon them. They're not gonna come just, hey, here I am, little Pleiadian, let's go garden together. They wait for that invitation. So when you open your energy, invite them in, says, okay, I call for the love and light frequency. I call for the highest frequency in the universe. And I'm calling for all these beings who love the nature, who love the garden, who love to assist me through my day of the work in the garden or taking a nature walk or go hiking and so much on. Walk with them along the side, invite them. Invite them in your life, invite them in your heart, and you will see the magical transformation that will happen. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed information about the Electra and Pleiadians, and I hope you will try all of this in November. And remember, the Pleiadian energy is the strongest in the November, but it is here whole year long. It doesn't matter if it's November, January, or August. They are always here. They have always been here with you as well. There are Pleiadians who live in the center of the earth or in the inner earth, what we call the Shambhalas or Telos, crystal cities. There are the end beings and mantis beings and many other beings. And you can call upon their energy to connect with them. One last thing what I want to add. A lot of beings who live in the earth work on the ecosystem from the bottom up to refresh the roots of the tree, the grass, the plants, the flowers, and they make sure that there's enough oxygen for us. We work very hard in the self-destructing our planet and polluting it really in a bad way, but we have to learn to balance and we need to help these beings because they are helping us. So more of us would become aware of the nature and start appreciating it and send a love to it and love the Pleiadians on your wow, the better this world will become. So I wish you the love and light from my heart to yours, and I love you guys.